I'm Andy from AskAndyAboutClothes.com, and we have the pleasure of talking to Ishmeet Singh from High on Leather. And we've introduced your website and products to the Ask Andy Forum members and the website, and they were really impressed. They liked the style, they loved the price especially, and just was really good response. I know you founded your company in about 2013 and have been doing really well. Well, what was your inspiration for starting High on Leather? And especially, I think that's a clever name. How did you get the name?
Thank you for welcoming to me to the your online podcast and everything. And yes, my name is Ishmeet. I'm the founder of High on Leather. Basically, I started this company in 2013. The thing is, like, the name came later. High on Leather came later, but the idea came way before that because, like, I ordered one bag from US, and as soon as I got the bag, I loved the bag. Like, it's still my favorite bag. But while I was roaming around in India and I was on vacation to a very small village and all, and I saw a local artisan making the same bag with much better quality. And I was like, wait, why did I order it from US? And the cost of the bag is like $250, and that guy is giving me much cheaper prices. And that's where the inspiration came for. The idea got stuck in my mind for like ever, and I was like, I have to do something. Then I quit my job. I was like, I need to do something like this. And then I started this business, and that's how the leather bag business came in. But still, the name, I kept searching, and all of the sudden in midnight, I just got the idea of naming it High on Leather, and I just purchased a domain and started working with it.
So the whole company came from basically an inspiration that you had.
Exactly.
The leather goods you get from around the world. You say on your website. Tell us
Uh,
about that.
So we sell around the world, we sell worldwide, but our major makers are local artisans of India. So the kind of products we are making, they are very local, located in villages and all, but their quality is so good, so good. The reason, like, obviously, the way you said that your audience is loving the prices, every other person is loving the prices, and we don't charge much. Reason being, we are not getting charged much. We are not taking it from shopkeepers. We are not hiring anyone. We are actually have our warehouses and small artisans who are really good with their skills, but they don't know how to get online. They don't know how to sell products on Amazon or eBay or anything. So we have hired those kind of people, and we have started working with them. Their quality was already good, but we have procured some kind of different kind of leather for them, and they have been making the goods, and we have been selling it worldwide.
The quality is very high quality. The leather is very high quality, but the prices, like you just mentioned, are incredibly low. So how does that work out for you?
So the thing is, like, the prices, we are not charging the more prices, but trust me, when we started the website, the prices were lower than this. Okay, and just because we know US audience, in fact, you know US audience much better, they thought that if the prices are this cheap, then the quality of bag will be much cheaper. That's why we have to increase the prices just to match the audience, and that's how we came into like different kind of leather and all. So that's why we don't believe in charging much as per our prices. We don't believe in competing with other competitors. We believe in providing leather goods. So as the about section of High on Leather says, that is it possible to get all kind of leather bags without mortgaging your car or your house? So yeah, that's the answer, that yes, you can actually buy quality like quality leather goods without spending way too much. So that's the kind of quality we were always looking for.
And that's really super. That's going to do well, I think, for you. Do you do your own leather as well? Leather goods? Do you have designers or a factory?
Yeah, we have our own leather. We don't have our own leather tanneries, but we have a very special leather tannery which provides us very good quality leather in very cheap prices. Then we have our own makers and artisans who make those bags, and they are like super talented. You can't even tell that they don't work for a big corporation. They are like super talented, and they have, I don't know, they have this kind of natural talent with them that just that we just give them the design and they make the best out of it. Like they even tell us that okay, this thing doesn't go as it's not gonna last longer, but if you want to make it last more longer, just change this in design. And we listen to our artisans, and obviously we don't have much complaints because our customers are enjoying bags from few years, like last few years they have been loving it.
That's great. You really have some great descriptions of the various kinds of leather on your website, almost as good as my book, The Encyclopedia of Men's Clothes. But you really go into so great detail. I learned quite a few things from your articles on the website. Maybe you can tell our audience, the Ask Andy Forum guys, what to look for in a quality leather. What distinguishes high quality from not so high?
So recently we have wrote a blog. Basically, I wrote a blog because people are so confused what kind of leather they should go for. So I'll just talk about my website. Basically, we have goat leather and full grain cowhide. So the thing is, like people have different kind of purpose, and goat leather is cheaper. It's thin, but it's very light to carry. So people are usually like if they want something light to carry, but obviously that bag is not going to last as much as cowhide, but it's gonna last for like 5, 6 good years. Okay, but if you go for cowhide, it's a thicker, it's a little heavier, but the thing is, it's gonna last for a very long time, like 10 years or so. Then there is one quality which we are quite proud of. That quality comes as we have written on our website, like our military duffel, our saddle bag. That bag is not going anywhere. Like for 30 years, even with all kind of beatings, that bag is still gonna be with you because that's like the premium leather and that's very thick leather, and the way that bag is designed, it lasts a lifetime.
The tanning is really an important process in doing leather, and I think a lot of companies maybe don't do the right process, or they try to do a little cheaper process with the tanning. Would you agree with that, or?
Exactly. See, so obviously India is a much cheaper country than US, and the process of tanning there is expensive. So people go ahead and choose either they make a quality brand and make it really big, or they go for very cheap tanneries and all. And the way they go for the leather tanning and all, yeah, people are not satisfied with the quality of the bags or shoes or jackets and all. So here we try to do it as we can.
Quality is lasts for a long time, and people are more pleased with it than some of the low quality items. I think you mentioned
Exactly.
on the website fast and problem free shopping. That's important to everybody online. Explain that process. What are you doing with the shipping?
So it's very simple. We have like usually people when they are taking products out from other countries, they are very worried about like shipping, that how this process is going to work, when will they get their goods. Sometimes even like there are products which are of good quality, but the shipping time takes like years or like at least 25 days if they send it by postal office. But we have a DHL shipping license with us. You don't have to worry about customs, you don't have to worry about anything. The product will reach to you in 5 to 6 days at your place. So it's like ordering from US itself. It's not as good as Amazon Prime, but it's good enough that the product reaches you in 5 to 6 days.
I think Amazon comes too quickly. I've ordered something from Amazon and the doorbell rings and there's somebody with my package.
Yeah,
It's too
yeah,
quick. I don't
that's
need anything that quickly. So
exactly.
what else? Like we said, we love your products and the styles, and I think you're going to really hit it off with the Ask Andy members. Anything else you want to talk to them about, the company or the products, or anything else you'd like to say?
If Andy people like Ask Andy is amazing forum. I came across this last year, I guess, but by this year when I came across this, it have made it huge. So those people who are there, I know you guys respect true fashion and all, and you guys, like, obviously we are going to provide you the best services in the best way possible. We have already launched a giveaway for Ask Andy forum, and I hope some lucky winners come out of it. 9 lucky winners will be there, and we hope that you love the product and there won't be anything. And the thing is, like, we don't have free returns, but we do have returns. So if you are not even satisfied with the product, you can send it anytime back just to get your full refund back on your product. So that's also there with the High on Leather. And I hope you guys purchase some really good Christmas gifts and products from High on Leather, and I hope you guys love it.
I can't imagine anybody sending any of those bags back. They're beautiful. So that's great. Great procedures and returns and shipping sounds wonderful. So I'm looking forward to working with you. I think we can work together and introduce you to the Ask Andy members, and I think they'll do quite well with your products. So appreciate talking to you. That was fun.
Thank you.
And we'll stay in touch here.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you so much. It was amazing talking to you as well.